Sources tell me.
Sources are correct. Yeah, it's supposed to
have the
get
same
hotter
source.
out there.
Do we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go.
Your sources don't speak to me.
Oh, my sources?
No, Sharon's.
All right, there we
We'll
go.
talk about this off camera.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's get back to it. All right, let's get to the forecast. Yes, sources are correct. It is going to get a little warmer, actually much warmer as we head into the next few days, especially at the coast. We just saw Santa Monica. You could get close to the 90s, believe it or not, over the next few days. As we get a look at radar right here, mostly clear conditions, but we are dealing with a little bit of fog potentially along the coast into the overnight morning hours. Temperatures out there right now to the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s as well. 81 degrees, that's for Palmdale currently, 72 in Downey, and 72 in Laguna Beach. So still a pretty warm night out there. Overnight and morning, low clouds and fog along the coast, but much more sunshine by the afternoon, calling it mostly sunny overall. High pressure is going to start to build into Southern California, and as it does, temperatures will warm up significantly. We're talking a good 10 plus degrees in some spots. Yeah, pretty impressive. Earlier today, we got up to 80 degrees in downtown, so we were actually below average. We did see that fog that helped keep things cool in the morning. By the afternoon, we did see sunshine and warmer temperatures. Again, average is 84. We're going to be well above that pretty soon here as those offshore conditions kick in, and of course, as temperatures start to go up. Record numbers 102 in downtown. Believe it or not, we could get close later in the week. We'll have the details coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
It's red velvet. We were talking about.
Did
we distract you?
They're real. They're
Rick was trying to read the story.
They're not stuffed animals, you know.
They're
real.
so cute.
They
are.
But yeah, but probably not as cute up close if you're in the wild with them, right?
Well, unless you had bamboo in your hand, you might be their best friend.
There you go.
You know?
Not sure that's a good idea, but
So cute.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the forecast.
Yeah,
There's a lot to talk about. I know. If you even heard anything Rick just said, we apologize for all the gushing.
We got a little
they were just
carried
so
away there.
cute. All right, let's get to the forecast. Off the pandas to the forecast. We've got a lot to talk about. We actually have more warming to do. I'm sorry. This evening, you're going to see a little bit of cloud cover out there in the distance. Low cloud cover a factor, mainly along the coast into the overnight and the morning hours as well. We're clearing out by the afternoon. We're warming up as well. And, well, we warmed up today, but we were still below average generally. Right now, we're at 71 degrees. That's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. Earlier today, we made it to 80 for downtown. We'll show you that in just a minute. An average is about 84 degrees. You're going to see record numbers 102 degrees. So we didn't get anywhere close to that, but believe it or not, in a matter of a couple of days, we could start to inch closer for downtown. Inland spots, we are expecting triple digits over the next few days, over the next 24 hours, upper 60s, 70s, and by the afternoon, we are in the 80s. So we're already warmer than today. We're already going to be above average for downtown at 88. Santa Monica, we're expecting you to get up to about 80 degrees tomorrow. Palmdale 98 and Woodland Hills getting up to about 102 degrees. So triple digits inland. You're going to see that ridge of high pressure starting to build over Southern California. Very warm air sitting overhead, and as a result, temperatures are going to warm up. Fog is still a factor right now, but as we head into the next couple of days and your weekend, it's going to be, well, probably non-existent. As we get a look at that high right there, it's going to start to build. You're going to see very warm temperatures, and you'll see those numbers as we get a look at your 5-day forecast right here. I want to take you to the basin in Orange County first, where we are expecting a decent amount of sunshine by the afternoon. We could potentially see partly cloudy conditions in the morning hours, some low clouds building in right now. We're jumping from the 80s to the 90s, so almost 10 degrees warmer for your Friday, believe it or not. And then by Saturday and Sunday, a little cooler, but we're still above average. We're still in the low 90s and the 80s, upper 80s for the basin. The coast, this is where it gets impressive. Those offshore winds are going to start to kick in as high pressure builds in on Friday. And as a result, we're going from 80, which is already very warm for the coast, to 87 by your Friday with plenty of sunshine. So we are close to 90 degrees at the beach. Can't even find relief there by your Friday. By your Saturday, it's sunny and warm, and then we're starting to see a little more cloud cover and cooler temperatures as we head into your Sunday and as we head into your Monday. We're going to show you what it looks like into our inland spots, and of course, we've got the high desert forecast coming up in just a little bit. Back to you. Got a little bit of relief before we get to that heat. It's really going to start to get toasty toward the end of the week. toward your Friday mainly. Tomorrow still dealing with some fog. Seeing some of that along the coast right now. That's going to keep us cool along the coast and into the basin at least overnight and into the morning hours. A few people out and about on the pier tonight, and you're going to see temperatures quite mild. 60s at the coast, 70s right here in the valley. 71 degrees at the broadcast center in Studio City. Temperatures again pretty warm tonight, pretty mild conditions, mostly clear with the exception of the coast. We are seeing a little bit of fog out there. 68 in PV right now, 71 in Downey, 80 in Palmdale, Riverside at 77, Temecula 71, in Malibu at a very mild 68 degrees. So we are dealing with the overnight and morning low clouds and fog, mostly sunny by the afternoon, and then high pressure starts to build into Southern California. With that, we'll see the offshore winds, and that's going to keep temperatures much warmer, especially at the coast and especially in the basin as well. That's generally what happens when we see those offshore conditions. Today was a little cooler. We got up to 80 in downtown, so we were below average. We started off with fog, and then we saw it clear out a little later in the day. Afternoon highs tomorrow, probably going to be a lot warmer than 80. So we're going to show you exactly how warm it's going to get coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
I
beach,
know,
I guess.
right? Can't go anywhere.
You could go in the
We're kinda
water.
Stuck.
That's about it. You could just go right off there, off the pier. How about that?
Yeah.
It's going to be hot though.
Not the first time you've told me to do that.
True story. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
But it's true. What Rick was just saying, that the beach might not be the place to go to cool down, believe it or not. Usually that's our best bet. We always say, go to the beach, go to the beach, go to the pier. Well, it's going to be in the upper 80s, maybe even close to the 90s at the beach over the next couple of days. So we're going to have all those forecast highs coming up for you in just a bit. Want to show you how warm or cool, whatever way you look at it, it got earlier today, 80 degrees. That was the forecast high for downtown. So we did get some relief. There was some fog in the morning, cleared out, but we were still below average. Average is 84 degrees. Tomorrow it's going to be a little warmer. We're going to be up to about 88 degrees as we head into tomorrow afternoon under mostly sunny skies. Santa Monica getting up to 80 tomorrow. So tomorrow's still sort of the transitional day. We're getting going, basically getting warmer a little later in the week, meaning Friday into your weekend. Anaheim 92, Riverside 99, flirting with the triple digits, and Woodland Hills getting up to 102 degrees, so pretty hot there. As we get a look at your forecast right here, you're going to see high pressure starting to build into Southern California, and as a result, we're going to continue to see very warm temperatures and plenty of sunshine, especially as we head toward Friday and your weekend. There is still some fog in the forecast. It's going to keep us a little cooler into the overnight morning hours, and it's going to slow us down a little bit, and temperature-wise as we head to tomorrow afternoon. Still warm, a little warmer than today, but not quite as warm as what we're expecting by the time we hit Friday and your weekend. So high pressure again really starting to dominate by tomorrow afternoon into your Friday and Saturday, and then it starts to break down a little bit as we head towards Sunday and the first part of next week. So for the valleys in the Inland Empire, triple digits over the next couple of days. Saturday, we're still in the triple digits, and then we're getting a little cooler Sunday, more cooling by your Monday. For the basin in Orange County, more sunshine, but we're still dealing with upper 80s, and then by Friday, it's going to be much warmer. We're at 97 degrees. That's going to be for the basin. We're getting close to the triple digits, actually close to record numbers to be exact, and then a little cooler next week. And this is what we were talking about at the coast. We're getting up to 80 tomorrow, which is pretty warm. And then by Friday, we're up to about 87 degrees. Could even get close to 90, and that's at the beach. Very impressive. By the weekend, a little cooler and back down to the 70s by next week. Rick and Sharon, back to you. It's going to get warmer once again. Lena, I know we don't want to hear it. We kind of got used to the cooler weather, but it will warm up eventually. Right now, though, we're still looking at some relief. Why? We'll take a look right here. There's still a little bit of low cloud cover in the forecast coming to the coast, the basin, waking up to gray conditions, but we are expecting mostly sunny skies by the afternoon, and we are expecting, well, warmer temperatures, but not quite as warm as what we're planning to get. So we're going to get there in just a minute. You'll see temperatures into the 60s, 70s, and 80s. 80 in Palmdale right now, so very warm. Downey, 69 in Laguna Beach. And as we head over to Riverside, we're currently at 76. Overnight, morning low clouds and fog. We're mostly sunny by the afternoon. There's high pressure in the forecast, though. What does that mean? We're going to see those offshore winds pick up. We'll see clear conditions and much warmer temperatures as we head into the next couple of days. Friday being your warmest day of the week. We'll tell you exactly how warm in just a minute. You'll see earlier today we made it to 80 degrees. That was for downtown. Average is 84, and record numbers 102 degrees. Didn't get anywhere too close to that, but we could inch closer over the next couple of days. Inching a little closer tomorrow over the next 24 hours. We're in the 60s, 70s, and then eventually getting up to the 80s, 88 degrees by the afternoon hours. Under mostly sunny skies, we are expecting fog in the morning, though, and I will tell you we're expecting to get even warmer as we head into the next few days. So we're going to tell you exactly how warm it's going to get. I will tell you we probably won't even find relief at the beach. So that's really what's going to be taking shape over the next couple of days. So we'll have that extended forecast. That's all coming up in a little bit. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. It might be. Usually we get excited about a hot weekend, but it's just been so hot lately that it's hard to get excited. A lot of us have really been complaining about the heat. So hopefully you like it a little warmer, and if you don't, eventually, of course, what goes up must come down, and it will cool down. As we get a look at Long Beach tonight, you're going to see a little bit of cloud cover out there. That's going to provide us with a bit of relief in the morning hours and in the afternoon hours as well. We'll probably see mostly sunny skies by the afternoon, but the cloud cover is going to slow us down a bit in terms of warming up. Radar right now, you're not going to see a lot of that fog out there, but it is out there along the coast, and it's going to stay with us into the overnight and morning hours, as we just mentioned. Temperatures are quite mild tonight, 60s, 70s, a few 80s. 80 in Palmdales. We head to Valencia, 73, Malibu, 66, and PV at 67 degrees. Earlier today, we made it to 80, so we were a few degrees above average for this time of year. Below average, actually. Average is 84. We will be a few degrees above average. Getting ahead of myself. Take a look over the next 24 hours, 60s, 70s, and by the afternoon, we are up into the upper 80s. And if you think that's warm for downtown, well, we're only getting warmer as we head into your Friday, so we'll have those numbers in a minute. Santa Monica getting up to 80 tomorrow, 98 for Palmdale, and Woodland Hills getting up to about 102 degrees. Taking you through Futurecast, we're not seeing a whole lot of fog out there on the forecast models, but I will tell you it is already out there, and it should stick with us at least through the morning hours with much more clearing by the afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, especially inland, mostly sunny for the basin. Upper 80s tomorrow, then looking at sunny skies across the board by your Friday. And take a look at what happens with temperatures. We jump almost 10 degrees by your Friday. Little cooler this weekend, but still warm nonetheless. As we take you to the coast, pretty impressive numbers there as well. We're going from 80 tomorrow to, well, 87 by your Friday. So we're going to be close to 90 by the time we hit the end of the weekend. And then as we hit the weekend, or end of the week, as we hit the weekend rather, temperatures will start to cool down into next week. So by your Friday, again, should be the warmest day of the week, getting up to about 87 degrees. Does look like we have time to take you to one more spot, giving you one more 5-day forecast this evening. Very warm temperatures tomorrow, even hotter for your Friday. This is for the high desert. We're flirting with the triple digits by Saturday, and then we're also getting some much needed relief as we head into your Sunday and as we head into your Monday. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. And temperatures are starting to heat up all over again. We'll have that full forecast coming right up.
Wow, what a surprise it was for them.
Wow, the images are pretty overwhelming, you know. You never see Las Vegas like that.
You really don't. You know, I talked to a friend of mine that lives out there, and she said the drive home yesterday was tough.
Oh, I bet.
And she's got an SUV
Trying
and
to
everything.
navigate.
But
yeah, still.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
A lot of water.
A lot of water. Yeah, it was inches of rain an hour. So it's pretty amazing stuff. So monsoonal moisture for them. We did see it here in our forecast, but things are starting to dry out. They're starting to cool down, but not for long. So we're going to have that extended forecast. Afternoon hours. Temperatures into the 60s and 70s out there tonight for the high desert, 78 in Palmdale, 73 in Valencia, 69 in Laguna Beach. As we head over to Temecula, 72, and Riverside, we're currently at 76 degrees. Average is about 84. I was going to say 102, 102. That's our record number. And what I'm trying to say is, well, we're getting close to it, believe it or not, for the basin over the next couple of days. Tomorrow, we're working our way up to it, and by Friday, we're getting close. Over the next 24 hours, 60s, 70s, and upper 80s by the afternoon hours, getting up to 88. Santa Monica, 80, Riverside, 99, and Woodland Hills, we're getting up to about 102 by the time we head into tomorrow afternoon. Your forecast right here on Futurecast calling for pretty clear conditions, but I will tell you we're already seeing that fog develop along the coast. So the forecast models, again, calling for clear conditions, but does look like we will see some fog as we head into the morning hours and much more sunshine and even warmer temperatures as we head into the afternoon. With that, let's get a look at your 5-day forecast for the Basin in Orange County. Upper 80s turning to the 90s and then turning back down to the low 90s and upper 80s by the weekend. So Friday being your warmest day of the week. If you want to get away to the coast, well, it's going to be pretty toasty there as well. 80s and then upper 80s by your Friday at the beach. Saturday, mid 80s and upper 70s by your Sunday and your Monday. As we get a look at your next 5-day forecast, we're taking you to the high desert. We're getting up into the upper 90s, triple digits, and then flirting with the triple digits by Saturday. A little cooler, mid 90s as we head to Sunday and as we head into your Monday. And finally, getting a look at the valleys in the Inland Empire. Triple-digit temperatures over the next couple of days. By Saturday, a couple degrees cooler, but still not cool by any stretch of imagination. We're still in the triple digits. By your Sunday, very warm, and by your Monday, we're cooling it down to the low 90s, which sounds a whole lot better than the triple digits. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. And expecting more warming in the forecast. We'll have that full forecast coming right up. Similar pattern tomorrow. Take a look at the cloud cover right there. Long Beach dealing with it, so along the coast. And in the basin, we're dealing with some low clouds. But by the afternoon, we're expecting to see way more sunshine. Warmer temperatures tomorrow, even warmer as we head to the later part of the week. So let's get to radar right here. You won't see a lot of fog showing up on radar, but it is out there along the coast. We're expecting to see it in the morning hours. Temperatures into the 60s and the 70s. That's right now. 71 in Valencia, Malibu at 66, PV at 68, and Riverside, we're up at 73 right now. Earlier today, we made it to 80 in downtown. Average is 84, so we were below average for this time of year. Tomorrow, we're going to be above average. We were 4 degrees below average. Tomorrow, 4 degrees above average. So we're warming it up tomorrow, even more so as we head into your Friday. We'll get to your Friday numbers in just a minute. You'll see Santa Monica tomorrow getting to 80, Palmdale 98, Riverside 99, and Woodland Hills, we're getting up to a very toasty 102 degrees. With that, let's get a look at your extended forecast. If you think tomorrow's hot, well, Friday's even hotter. In fact, it's the hottest day of the week as high pressure starts to build. We're going to see that offshore flow. It'll keep us nice and sunny. It'll keep us nice and warm. And then low pressure starts to work its way in second part of the weekend into next week. With that, we will see cooler temperatures. For the basin in Orange County, we're warmer. And as we head into Friday, we're even warmer. Take a look. We're jumping almost 10 degrees. We're a few degrees warmer tomorrow. In fact, we were at 80 today, 88 tomorrow, 97 Friday. So we're going up in increments of 10 degrees a day. Very impressive. By Saturday, a little cooler. By Sunday, even cooler, but we're technically above average. And by Monday, a little cooler as well. For the coast, we're in the 80s, and then we're getting into the upper 80s by your Friday. So really not getting a lot of relief at the coast by your Friday as that offshore flow kicks in. That's what's going to keep us warm. It's usually that offshore pattern that actually keeps the coast in the basin warmer even than some of our inland spots. And speaking of inland spots, we want to take you to the high desert where we're expecting upper 90s, triple digits, and then by Saturday, shedding a degree. By Sunday, a little cooler, and by Monday, even cooler across the board. Rick and Sharon, back to you.